Hey guys, Andrew Swan here with Ness Brothers Realtors and Auctioneers. So the first thing I wanted to talk to you about is the buying process. Today I'm going to give you an overview of the entire thing from A to Z so you have a general understanding of exactly what will happen and when. Every situation is unique and doesn't take a cookie cutter approach, so remember, this is just to give you a general idea. Next week I'll go over the selling process, and then each week after that I'll go a lot deeper into the individual steps. So for a buyer, the process looks like this. Step 1 is to talk to a local lender about your situation and get pre-approved for a loan so you know exactly what you can afford. You'll discuss the loans that are available and choose the one that's best for you. Step number 2 is talking to me, your realtor. You'll sit down, form a plan, and go over the specific details of the process so that when you see the right house, you can go to make an offer and it's not the first time you've seen the paperwork. When you form a plan with me, I'll also set you up a custom search in the MLS that's more accurate and updates quicker than sites like Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor.com. That way you don't end up missing out when the perfect home does pop up. After we've set you up a search, step number 3 is to get out there and put the boots on the ground and start looking at homes. Typically, we'll schedule a few showings and go see a few homes each time until you find the one that's right for you. Step 4 is writing your offer. Once we found the place for you, it's time to sit down and write your offer. Your realtor will do a number of things, including a comparative market analysis, pulling the residential disclosures, looking at past sales history of the home and the neighborhood, pulling tax records, and many, many other things. They'll review each of these with you to help you determine the exact terms of the offer. They should go over each section of the offer with you, explaining it so that you completely understand it. Once it's completed, you send it off to the listing agent. Once you send the offer, 3 things can happen. The seller can accept it, they can decline it, or they can counteroffer the terms that they don't find acceptable. Each situation is different, but a lot of times this part involves a lot of back and forth negotiation between the buyer and the seller. Once you come to an agreement and you've negotiated back and forth and come to that final agreement, the rest of the process varies from situation to situation, but usually you'll have anywhere from 15 to 60 days to take care of all the formalities like inspections, inspection responses, title work, appraisals, and so on and so forth. This is also the time when you'll make sure you get homeowners insurance, home warranties, and things of that nature. Each situation will be different, and I'll talk a lot more about the specifics in later videos. After all of the formalities are done, everybody will sit down for closing. This is when you do the final paperwork with the title company and usually get the keys. Super exciting. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is a very oversimplified look at the process. In my next video, I'll be explaining everything from the seller's perspective. Then I'll break everything down and go into great detail. If you have any questions for me, my number is in the description. I'm looking out to helping you, and I'll talk to you later.